Hello, come on in. Now we are staying in a golden oak cabin, close the door, that was loud, here in the Forest of Dean. So we're going to give you a quick tour. So you have got meadow cabins or you have forest cabins. You're in a forest cabin, and as you walk in you've got your kind of mudroom, I think they're referred to as, which is great because you can hang up your coats, put your shoes away, especially if they are muddy. You can take dogs and stuff here as well, so you can keep loads of stuff out here so you don't bring all the dirt back in as you come through. First room you walk into is the main living room area, which is really nice. When we stayed in a golden oak cabin before, it didn't have this sofa, it was a purple sofa, it was a lot smaller, but we've found that you can really kind of like snuggle down, and there's loads of space on the sofa. It's a massive sofa, and you've got a massive armchair too. But before we go into here, I think we're going to go up towards the bedroom area. So, in all the cabins that we've stayed in before, there's a map of kind of your local area. So there's a map there of the Forest of Dean and the little towns, etc. around it. So just a little bit of fun artwork there. As you walk up, all the floors are heated, so it's heated floors, which does get really hot. And if you want to turn them off, it takes a couple of hours for that heat to kind of disperse. So it does stay hot for quite a while. But you've got your first bathroom. In here, it's a very large kind of bathroom. You've got a massive tub, toilet and a sink behind me as well. And there is a shower. Now when we came to this cabin, our tap was leaking and dripping and it was going mad. So we called maintenance down and they came down within like 5 minutes and they put a new kind of tap on there. Boom, sorted. So that was really handy. Just opposite is the first bedroom. So do forgive us because obviously the beds were made nicely, but we've kind of moved duvets about and blah, blah, blah. But you have a twin bedroom here, so like single beds, storage area there. And you have got a wardrobe with some towels. Now you do have different choices of towels in your cabin. So for example, in this wardrobe here, you have 2 white towels and you have 2 grey towels. These are the towels that you use for the hot tub. They're a lot larger. But it's really cool that you have that kind of separation, so one towel doesn't stink of chlorine when you get out of the hot tub, for example. And we've got a hairdryer in here as well. Now we're going to go into the next bedroom. Okay, now before I open this door, you can't judge us for this. So because it's only us 2 in a 3-bedroom cabin, we've used one of the beds for like getting changed and clothing. So boom, gross. We've got a suitcase there with all of our stuff on it and then all of our clothes there. So it's kind of like, obviously I don't think they're meant to be used this way, but it makes it work for us. But again, another twin bedroom, more storage area with more towels and loads of light switches in all the rooms and plug sockets too. So onto the principal bedroom next. Again, you do have more floor heating controls, but first of all, you do have a nice little ensuite bathroom. So I'll just close the door so you can actually see. So just behind me, you do have a shower. These are Dan's lovely bright pink swim shorts, I forgot what they were called. Again, another sink, toilet, and a mirror with a little mirror light, which did work earlier. It's just showing me up. Anyway, back into the main bedroom. So again, more floor heating controls in this one. So if you do want to turn the temperature down, you literally have to go around and turn them all off. I think in this hallway I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 controls for the floor heating. Another wardrobe space here. And in these ones, I'm not sure if you get them in the silver birch, there's a couple of different variations of cabins, but in the golden oak you get a dressing gown for the hot tub, you get some slippers as well, and again, more towels. You've got this kind of little vanity area, which this one works, didn't work in the bathroom. Light, mirror, hairdryer, and a little stool for getting ready, and some handy placed plug sockets. And then the bed, again, it's a mess, so don't judge, this is like day 3. Plugs on either side, which is really handy, they're just underneath the bedside like tables. So these are here, and you now have a nice little reading light as well, so it's quite nice and relaxing in the evening. The windows, be warned, if I come over here, so you have a curtain for the first window, lovely, and then you have these blinds up there because it's a really high window, which is great for letting in natural light, but in the morning it's quite bright. So make sure they're closed. They are kind of blackout-y, so it does stay quite dark in here. Yeah, just a little tip for you. So now let's move on to the kitchen. So again, 3 days of living in this cabin, don't judge us. We have got some Christmas decorations up, some tinsel and some lights. That's because it's December, so why not? So we decided to do some water painting, not water painting, adult paint by numbers. And it is amazing how stressful it is. We thought it'd be nice and calming, but no, you get a sore neck, you get cramp in your hand, and then you get a headache because of the lights. Anywho, so that's why it's a bit of a mess up here. We've got loads of paints, and I've got one, and Dan's got one, and blah, 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 blah. You have a nice family-sized table there. So you have 6 seats. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 seats around the family table. And it's a nice-sized kitchen. There's loads of utensils in here too. So in the kitchen itself, you have a nice bin. Woo! There's bins outside, so when you want to empty your bin, you've got bins like recycling just outside the front door. You've got a sink, you've got a dishwasher in this one, which is going at the moment, so I won't open that. You have 4 hob and an oven just here as well, which we tried to work out how to use. We've nailed it now, but the first time Dan put it on, he put it on grill mode, and this thing filled up with smoke. Anywho, you get chopping boards, loads of stuff in the cupboard, and golden oaks, you get a Nespresso machine, which we haven't got out because I'd rather drink tea. And even though we've used some of it, you do kind of get a kit when you turn up here in this little box. And in the kit, you get some dishwasher tablets for your dishwasher. You get some washing up liquid. You also get a couple of these like microfibery cloths, and you get a scouring pad too, and some bin bags for when you want to replace the bin, which is really handy, so you don't really have to take anything with you, even though we did bring our own dishwasher tablets, just because we thought we'd run it a bit more often. So the fridge isn't the biggest in the world, so if you open it up, it's just one of these small fridges, enough room to store like your basics. You have a little freezer up the top here, but I have to be honest, we put ice cubes in here on the first night, and the next day, so 24 hours later, we went to use them, and they still hadn't frozen, so bit hit and miss, but it's an okay sized fridge. You also have, so these are small cupboards and storage areas, so you've got a toaster in there, and there's an espresso machine, as I pointed out earlier. And you do have a microwave as well, or as Nigella Lawson would call it, a microwave. I thought it was a wave. Is it microwave? Wavy? I don't know. It's a nice kind of little breakfast bar area, again, with our Christmas tree and our little Christmas Mickey. Yay. TV is massive, but the TV doesn't know how to turn itself off. So at the night, you turn it off, and you come through here, and then you have this screen again. But there's a plug behind it, so you've just been turning it off every night, and it's done. And in the golden oak cabins, you do have a log burner, which we have been using. It's a little warm, and especially with that floor heating on, you don't necessarily need it. I kind of wish we didn't have it, because it's quite expensive to run the log burner, and you had to pay a lot more for the log burner. But because we have it, I'm going to use it, so that's just there. Again, nice big seating area, plenty of coffee tables as well, and lights, kind of like, yeah, table lights by the side of the sofas. And this is kind of what you pay for in the forest golden oak cabins. I want to say the view, obviously it's not like a scenic view, it's a forest, but you are paying for that kind of closed off from the outside world. And as you can see, our hot tub is just down here too. So as we go outside, there might be people on the in the cabin next to us, so I'll kind of say a bit out here. We have a nice outside table. There is no one outside, that's really handy. You have a nice outside table with deck chairs, and you've also got a gas barbecue. You don't get a gas barbecue in a silver birch, that is only a golden oak, but it's stocked up with gas. We won't be using it because, as I said, it is December, so it's a little bit cold to have a barbecue outside. And just be mindful if you're using the hot tub of the steps down to it, because the last time we came to one of these, Dan slipped over on the steps. Do you want me to open the hot tub, Dan? Let's have a look. So I hope I don't fall down these now that I've just said that. Okay, so this hot tub lid opens up. And then if you lift this one up again, it opens up kind of all the way. Let's try and do that. Yay! That being said, I do think it needs a little bit more water because that jet over there was kind of shooting right out. So they do come around every day and service it. So I'm wondering if they're going to put more water in today if they do come around and have a look at it. thanks for watching this cabin tour. Once again, this is the Forest of Dean, Forest Holidays, and it is a Forest View cabin. It's cabin number 23 in case you are interested. We hope you have enjoyed this vlog. If you have, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down below, and we'll see you later.